Hello and welcome to week 2 of PA215, your last class. I'm so excited to be here with you. So going into week 2, just a couple things I recognized in some discussions was your scenario. This can be awesome discussion because you are really adding to what you saw yourself in the scenario. So basically, do your scenario, and to get points for your assignment, all you have to do is screenshot or take a photo and put that in your assignment of the completed scenario, and I give you 40 points. Easy as that. So once you've done that, then go participate in the discussion, hopefully by Wednesday at midnight. Remember, discussions are due by then. And in detail, tell me what you learned. Literally, I want you to walk me through your scenario. It first started like this, where the patient came to me and I said this to them and they said this to me. Then this is the decision I made because of that. I just want to see your decision process and how you came to how you were supposed to go in this. It's kind of choose your own adventure. And so each one of our scenarios are going to be just a little bit different. And so I can't wait to see how you react to the situation. And if it's something that you said, crap, I wish I would have reacted like this, or I should have chose this way, that's a learning experience, and that is so awesome. So if you made a mistake and you think, oops, I should have done that, say it. And that's part of the discussion. And then when you comment on somebody else's, the peer review, make sure that you're saying, I agree with you because. Tell me why you agree with them. Or, yeah, I saw that in this scenario too. Or, yeah, I wish I would have picked that way. So this is really easy to just start a dialogue back and forth with each other so that you can really discuss these things. This is your hands-on approach to the pharmacy. And so we want to hear what you're thinking. So make sure that you elaborate on that. Should be 250 words in your discussion, so make sure they're long enough. Usually there's no problem with this because you're in detail giving this scenario and you're way past that, which is great. I love it. Okay, so we've covered assignment, we've covered discussion. You also in your syllabus need to review pharmacology. The book I would recommend for you is this one. It's called Pharmacology for Health Professionals. And I would go back and reread chapter 1 of this book. It is the introduction to pharmacology and the history of drugs. And so it's talking about the origins of the words and how you're looking at those. And I've also, in your announcements, went ahead and listed out a few of the abbreviations that you will need to memorize for the certification exam. So make sure that you check that out. And it also goes about how Chinese herbal medications and modern drugs were derived from natural sources, and the drugs in the 18 and 1900s, and gives you like a milestone or timeline of when this happened, so you can commit that to memory. I wouldn't say that you have to know every single date, but it's sometimes just good to get in your head like, oh, I see that in 2002 Botox was introduced. Botox is really new, and so it's good to know when it was put into effect. And then how cocaine was used. It gives you some of the drug acts and amendments, which are always good to know. Over-the-counter medications, and you're talking about vitamins. Also some C2. This is a really good review chapter. Really good. And then, of course, there is some questions at the end. You've probably already had to answer some of these, but maybe go through and answer them again so that it just gives you a good idea of what's going to be on our certification test. Just a review for you. Nothing for points, just a review for you. And then the last thing that I wanted to tell you was that the quiz is 25 questions worth 1 point apiece, so it's 25 points. And this is, again, a review for your certification test. It covers a lot of what is in chapter 1 of that pharmacology. So you can, I would look at that when you're taking it. But remember, I really like for you to take the quiz without the book we're practicing for your certification exam, and then go back with your book and look up the answers. So this pharmacology book is a good one to go back and review with. All right, so we're in week 2. If you have any questions, please let me know. I love this class because it is so hands-on. It's about who you are as a person and how you make decisions. So it really shows me how you will react in the pharmacy. So make sure that you give me in detail in your discussion. Have a great week and hope to talk to you soon.